And welcome back again for another flashlight review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Rovyvon A2 in stainless steel. This is the Gen 4. Let's get into it. So I do not have any Rovyvon flashlights, and that's a problem. So I picked up the Rovyvon the A2 G4 from Amazon. It was on sale. I think I spent like 35 bucks or something. I did get the all stainless steel model. I figured it would have extra weight, and I knew I would like that. So this is the 6500K in the cool beam mode, anyways. And it is 650 lumens. So I'm actually pretty stoked to check this out. Oh, see, look at that. That says G3. And on Amazon it says G4. Whatever. Nah, no biggie. But let's go ahead and take a look. The packaging, super nice. It is some kind of just like plastic. Alright. So here is your... Very nice. And you have plenty of spaces to attach this guy. Very nice. I'm probably going to run it... where do I want to run this at? These are not the same one. That'll work for me. That's fine. That's good. Okay. So... definitely not the same one on the website. That's okay though. So here is your, what do we got here? Oh, so this, I think, is that the, I know it comes with, yeah, okay. So this is your split ring. There is an extra gasket to cover the charging port. And this is a magnetic tail cap that can go over the end of this if you care to use the magnets. Here is a link to the Rovyvon website. And here is how to take it out of locking. So rapid tap 5 times. God, I've been having a really tough time with words lately. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's take a quick look at the instructions because, you know, I'm trying to do better about looking at the instructions instead of pulling them out once I can't figure something out. Oh, that says that. Oh, the clip is magnetic. Is the clip magnetic? The clip is magnetic. Sorry, I didn't mean to wave the camera around. There you go. So we'll look at that in just a second. So here you go. Here are all of your instructions, and it pretty much tells me the same thing. This is important to note right here. So I was reading about this. So to change the memory, the mode. You have to turn it to whatever you want it to be on for like 3 minutes. So I'll have to set it on Moonlight because I'm pretty sure the saved mode is high. It's either high or medium. It's one of the two. It's something. Here you go. So here is... There you go. Pause if you want to read any of that. Sorry I don't go over the instructions a whole lot more. I'm trying to do better. Kind of. All right, so let's do the norm. Let's do some size comparisons. I just need this right chaw. So we are about 2 1/4, counting your little spot on the back for lanyards and split rings. And we'll do some size comparisons. So he is a little bit smaller than the Baton 3, but if you look at the actual size, it is significantly smaller. It's just, it looks a little bit smaller on my table because it's just a hair shorter. Not the case. It is quite a bit smaller. And let me move these farther apart so it doesn't stick to it. So here is next to an i3T. And then we'll do an i5R. And then we'll do the Warrior Mini. Here you are. Got my Warrior Mini 2 in lava on the way. Super stoked about that. And then we'll do the... Wow. We'll do the Baton 3 Pro Max. There you go. That magnet. Oh, well, see that? That magnet's strong, man. So we'll call that good on size comparisons. Just, you know, so I'm not sitting here fighting with a magnet. So this thing does not feel like it weighs much at all. You can get these in with like glow and clear instead of the stainless to make it lighter, 1.3 ounces. So relatively light, even though it's stainless steel, because it's small. So this guy is USB-C rechargeable. So here is your charging port right here. And I have a handy dandy charger plugged in, ready to rock and roll. There you go. You can see we've got a blue light. That is blue. Yes. Sorry. So we have a blue light, and that's just to let you know it's charging. I'm assuming it turns green or stays stationary instead of blinking once it is fully charged. And we'll take a look at the light itself. So here is your Rovyvon A2, or Aurora A2. Gen 3, not the Gen 4 apparently. So that's cool. It's okay. I ordered it from Amazon. I did not order it from Rovyvon. So it's not Rovyvon's fault. There you go. So you got some nice space up here to add your split ring right here. That's nice. Those cutouts here on the side, I'm going to assume that is if you'd like to add the magnetic tail cap. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, might as well. Okay. Just for anybody who wants to know. I wasn't planning on it, and then I realized that this video is not just for myself. I didn't just realize that. I just thought about it. Yeah, so there you go. So now I have the magnetic tail cap on, and that's all there is to it. And then pop it off. It actually it sticks to it pretty good, because, you know, magnets and science. There you go. Excellent. Good fit. Really not bad. Okay, so now let's get to the light itself, because I am relatively excited to check this light out. So it is a little confusing trying to read through. I mean, I say confusing, but so it should come in lockout mode. So if I click this button, it should blink twice. So there's probably going to be a lot of strobing in this video. So if you have any kind of issues with strobing, please just skip over this. So if I click it when it's in lockout, it should blink twice. Oh, so maybe it's not in lockout. So lockout mode should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh God. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 2 blinks. So we'll start in lockout mode, and then if I click it once, it'll blink twice, just letting me know it's in lockout mode. And then I'll click it 5 more times. It'll blink. There we go. 3 times. Now I know it's outside of lockout mode. So to turn the light itself on, I can click and hold for memory. So whatever I used on memory will show here. Actually, I think that's high. I think that's just high mode for click and hold. Let's pull out the handy dandy instructions. So momentary on, yes, I am correct. Momentary on, press and hold for high. So press and hold, there's your high mode. And this thing is bright, man. It's a lot brighter than I thought it was going to be. So if you double click like this, it will bring up the memorized mode. So this looks like the memorized mode is high. To change the memorized mode, click it. We go into moonlight. There we go. You can see moonlight ever so slightly. And if I leave it on there for about 3 minutes, that will become the new memory. And that's really about it. That's all you do for that. And then if you want to cycle between medium, low, medium, high, moonlight, all you do is tap the button. So at moonlight, you can see we're still on moonlight. It's got a very dim moonlight, which I like. I'm not complaining. Moonlight is 0.5 lumens, so half a lumen. If we go to low, which is just a click, there we go. Low is going to be 25 lumens. One more click, medium is 200 lumens, and then high, of course, is 650 lumens. And then that's also your strobe. Your strobe is the 650 lumens. So this thing is pretty sweet. And then I just click and hold, and that turns her off. So from here, if you click, it doesn't really do anything. If you click and hold, it'll go to your memorized mode. And if you double click, or excuse me, click it. I'm going to keep getting that back up. I know what it is. Click and hold will take you to Moonlight. Or high, Jesus. Click and hold will take you to high. And then double click will take you to your memorized mode, your memory. And then after you're on your memory, you can click, and that will take you down to Moonlight. And then you can click each time to cycle through your modes. I'm not double click. And I'm not the biggest fan of that. Click and hold will turn it back off. I know some people swear by it. I am not a huge fan of the operation of this. I think it's a little confusing, and I know I'm going to get a bunch of hate for that, and a lot of people that are like, no, it's not. Why can't it just be click to turn on, press and hold to cycle through the modes? Why has it got to be all these extra functions? Also not a fan of the leave it on whatever you want your memory to be for 3 minutes and then it will memorize it. I would much rather just some kind of, click the button 900 times and then this will memorize, just like something different than that. Because then if I want Moonlight, I'm going to double click, turn it on high. I'm going to press it again to cycle through. It's now on Moonlight, and I'm going to set it here, and it's going to sit there for 3 minutes until it memorizes it. It's not the worst, but For a retail price of $45, I feel like it should be a little bit easier than that. And I know that's easy, but I feel like it should just be like, if I want to change the memory on this flashlight, I want to do it now. I don't want to turn it on and sit up there for 3 minutes and then come back and be like, okay, this is my memory mode now. Okay, I'm ranting. I'm sorry. Just honest opinions, I do like the light. I like the form factor. I like this clip. This clip has a lot of retention. I like that it has a magnet built into the clip. That's super cool. I like that you can add a magnet to the back of this. That gives it a lot of versatility. You can have this thing tail stand. Even with that being such a small space on the back, it still tail stands just fine. No issues with the tail stand. And you can, put the magnet on something this way. If you don't have anything, you can clip it to a hat because this clip is reversible. I mean, this thing's got a lot of cool features, especially since it was $35 on sale. So everything about it is good. I'm just not a fan of the UI. That's all. And the UI is not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying, for me personally, I guess I'm just too used to Olight. But I have other flashlights that aren't Olight. I don't like the modes, like the memory, especially. That kind of bothers me. Press and hold for momentary on and then turn off. I mean, not terrible. 650 lumens. This thing is bright and it's cool blue. So once again, double tap brings on your memorized mode. Tap again after that, and you can now cycle through Moonlight, low, medium, high, and then click and hold to turn off. Click 5 times, it'll blink twice, and now you're on lockout mode. Blinks to let you know, and then you can click 5 times again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Blinks 3 times, and now you're out of lockout. That's a lot. And I know that, when you're talking about like the Lumentop LM10, which is about knock my hand off, this guy that has 1.5 million modes and can do a rain dance and all kinds of stuff. I mean, yeah, that's got a lot of buttons to remember. But, I didn't do a lot of research on this before I ordered it. And I kind of thought, since its main purpose, I mean, you can carry this in a pocket or or a fifth pocket, but I kind of thought, with this being keychain light size, I kind of thought that it was going to be a little bit easier. Not easier, but more simple. I thought the modes were going to be simple. So I mean, that's enough complaining. I'm sorry. I'm not unhappy with it. I'm really not. It's a nice light. It feels good. If I can feel the quality of it. This is definitely an awesome keychain light, especially if you've had Rovyvons before and you are accustomed to the button and how it works. Especially since they have a copper version of this that I'm probably gonna buy just because I just wanted to get my hands on a Rovyvon before I bought the copper, because I think it's like 50 something, 60 something. I don't know. I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm gonna buy it anyways. But I just wanted to feel one. I just wanted to play with one and just kind of see what I thought. And like I said, I'm not unhappy with it. I kind of wish it was a little bit different to manipulate it, or to actuate the, ranting again. Trying not to make this about ranting. Just my honest opinion. Here we go. Do it just like this. There you go. So, yeah, it's a nice light. Little complicated. Yeah, a little complicated for a keychain light. Yeah, once I play with it a little bit more and I take it outside and I do some beam shots and stuff with it, I'm sure it'll be a whole lot easier. I'll be a little bit more used to it. So I'm going to go ahead and roll in some beam shots real quick, and then we'll do the outro. All right, so let's get some beam shots of this Rovyvon A2 Gen 3. All right, so we're going to start off on moonlight mode. So here you go. Here is our moonlight. And then we will step it up. Here we go. And then I guess this would technically be your medium setting, because it should also have a high. Yeah, there we go. So here's your 650 lumens. So moonlight, half a lumen, 25 lumens, 200 lumens, and then your 650 lumens. So this thing is pretty bright. This is definitely not bad. I do have my Warrior Mini with me. Been doing a lot of focus on the Warrior Mini lately. And I mean, here's the Warrior Mini on high, and your Rovyvon on the right, your Warrior Mini on the left. And it's kind of not fair to turbo it, but here's your turbo mode. It pretty much washes it out. But just normal high to high. They're pretty close. Warrior Mini is definitely brighter than the Rovyvon. Like I said, Rovyvon on the right side, Warrior Mini on the left side. And the Rovyvon, really, it puts out a nice beam. It does a good job. That's about 35 yards to the fence over there. I've said it before. I live in a neighborhood, so I've got houses around me. I'm not trying to light anybody's house up. But we're in my yard. I've got a decently good sized yard, so I figured we'd get out here and start doing some beam shots. There we go. And we'll go back to moonlight one more time. Flip it over to low, medium, and high. And this light is pretty much, I mean, it's got a lot of spill, but it does have a nice little hot spot in the middle. So this is actually a very nice light now that I have it out here and I'm testing it. And just so we can see, here it is, your Rovyvon A2. Just wanted to show. There we go. Looks good. Looks good. All right. I'm going to call that it for the beam shots. Let's get back to the table. So that has been the Rovyvon A2 Gen 3, apparently. I thought it was the Gen 4. Like I said, cool light. I'm totally cool with it. I like it. And I can recommend it. I think I can. I think I can. Complicated, yes. But cool light, yeah. Bright for its size, yeah. Yeah, it's worth it. Pick it up on sale. Like I said, I spent 35. Retail price is like 40 something, 43, 45, something like that. So just keep an eye on like Amazon or Rovyvon. Pick it up whenever it's on sale. You can also get this in, this is the metal button variant. You can also pick this up in a like a silicone or a rubber button variant, which is just a hair cheaper, just a little. But don't do that. Get the metal button. Metal button, cool. Thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and consider subscribing. I post as much as I can, as often as I can. I will see you on the next one.